Ndị be anyị daalụ nlele na ụmụ Igbo ka unu si wee na-esonyere anyị n'ilu akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nketa na Eastern News 24. Esi ka nke chiri ya zialụ dịka o si dị ka agbapụ na ya ọsọ iwetara unu ya bụ ozi anyị ji maka ya wee bịa n'ilu akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nketa na Eastern News 24 bụ ebe anyị si wetara ya bụ ozi dị oke mkpa. Unu gee ntị n'ihe mebiri n'oge gara aga, ama m ka m chetara unu ya bụ ife gbasịta maka put Sharia law to be introduced in Yorubaland. Ama m unu echetara ya bụ news update ahụ. Eche m ife egwuregwu mgbu na ife mere today ife niile a Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu ọ na-abịazi to the fulfillment. Mgbu na ife mere today na Yorubaland gegoro na ya bụ ihe nwanne anyị nwoke were ikwu just ka m tụpụtara unu obere azụ. Awụsa abatago Yorubaland, ọbọzọ Awụsa abatago Ọka, ya Awụsa abatago Yorubaland. Gee ntị n'ihe nwanne anyị were ikwu n'iru akwụkwọ. Alright, over to you.
Before today, the first thing, it was the invitation to the general public that the Sharia court was about to establish in Oyo State. A lot of people reacted to it negatively because Oyo State is not a Sharia state. Now, single-handedly, the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, raised the alarm and, granted a press briefing and said that he is going to oppose it with everything in his power. Remember that the Sharia court inauguration or establishment, was slated to take place tomorrow, being the 11th day of January 2025, according to the invitation. But the governor said, no, this can't happen in my state under my leadership. Not only that, after 3 weeks, the same governor raised an alarm that bandits who came from northern Nigeria has trooped into Yorubaland. People listen to the news, but as usual, Nigerians don't take things serious. Until today, hearing another news that the Boko Haram members, who are suspected terrorists as they put it, that DSS has arrested 10 of them who came to Yorubaland, and particularly in Osun State. And what did they come to do? They have come to establish a cell. These people want a domain in Yorubaland. They want to start the activities in Yorubaland. So, if you trace everything we have been reporting step by step, you will see that the arrest of 10 Boko Haram members in Osun State and court ordering their detention is not overnight event, because everything that is going on in Nigeria about insecurity situation, I have been following it, reporting it, so it's no longer a surprise that DSS arrested 10 Boko Haram members in Osun State. So it's not a surprise because we have been updating you, telling you how everything is going. But before we go into the details of what really transpired, let us look into this Tinubu scandal.
Our next story is about corruption. This is a global problem. It plagues a number of countries, but some more than others. Among those at the top of the list is Nigeria. Nigeria is Africa's most populous nation. It used to be Africa's biggest economy as well, but it has now slipped to 4th place. This slide is often linked to President Bola Tinubu, his economic policies and his reputation for corruption. Tinubu recently featured on a list, the list of the most corrupt leaders in the world. The winner was former Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. He was followed by Kenya's William Ruto. But Tinubu made the top 5. Now I must clarify here that these rankings were sourced from the public. There wasn't a scientific formula involved. It was about public perception, and Tinubu is perceived to be extremely corrupt. So is his government. There are a number of reasons for this. Let me show you some of the latest examples, starting with the government. Nigeria has an anti-corruption agency. It is called the EFCC, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. This is Nigeria's watchdog. Its job is to tackle corruption, and technically they are doing that, but at home. Let's show you today's major headline. The EFCC has detained 10 of its own over some missing items. This statement was put out by the agency. You'll notice that they said some operational items could not be accounted for. Okay, that sounds like some missing equipment. But then the Nigerian press dug a little deeper, and it turns out that the operational items were jewelry and cash worth $350,000 to $400,000. What operations were they pulling off with all that jewelry? 10 EFCC officers were detained in Lagos. They are apparently answering questions. That is all that the Commission has revealed. They haven't told the public who the corrupt officers are. I know it's innocent until proven guilty, but the very same commission usually does not follow this. They happily share the names of under trials, but suddenly the agency is shy about revealing the names of its own officers. And this has been quite a bad week for them. They were forced to make another announcement on Monday, telling the people that 27 other officers had been dismissed for fraudulent activities and misconduct. This is not a great look for Nigeria's anti-graft watchdog, and definitely not a good look for the Tinubu government. Bola Tinubu is 72 years old. He's been around for a while. He's a seasoned politician. So as you would expect, he has been linked to a number of scandals over the decades. One of the worst involved drug dealing. Tinubu allegedly held money from drug trafficking in his accounts. This was according to the US Justice Department. Tinubu, of course, never accepted the charges, but he did pay out a settlement worth $460,000. Now, these charges are old. No final verdict was reached. So let's put them aside for now. After all, people can supposedly change. So what has Tinubu been up to recently since he became president? Well, he was caught up in a fake diploma scandal for a while. There were allegedly some errors in his college certificate. Okay, mistakes happen, moving on. Then there was a major scandal involving a highway. Tinubu issued a $13 billion government contract to a company co-owned by his son. Tinubu is quite the caring father apparently, but alas, most people do not see it that way. That is why he made it to the top 5 in the Corrupt Person of the Year award. The perception is quite prevalent, and reports say that he is quite vexed. He's even hired American lobbyists to clean up his image. He's reportedly paying them $2.7 million, though I wonder, is he paying from his own pocket or Nigeria's treasury? I suppose we'll find out eventually.
That was from First Post. Now, let us go into the details of what transpired about the issue of Boko Haram in Yorubaland. A federal high court in Abuja has given the Department of State Service DSS a green light to detain 10 individuals suspected of terrorism for 60 days. Just 60 days? Anyway, let's go deep. The suspects have been accused of planning to establish a Boko Haram and ISWAP cell in Osun State, southwest Nigeria. Justice Emeka Nwite granted the order after DSS lawyer Y.I. Omar presented a motion. The court ruled that the DSS has legal grounds to hold the suspects for 60 days while the investigation is ongoing. This decision is similar to a previous case where the court approved a 60-day detention for a man linked to ISIS, citing Section 661 of the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act of 2022. An order is hereby made enabling the State Security Service, also known as DSS, applicant to detain the respondent for 60 days pending the conclusion of the investigation, the court ruled. The court later adjourned the matter until March 3 for mention. The news agency of Nigeria NAN reports that the DSS had in the motion ex parte marked FHC ABJ CS/194/V/2024 listed Adamu Abubakar aka Abu Aisha, Babagana Bashuli, Mohammed Adam, Mustafa Abacha, Katuru Mohammed, and first to fifth respondent. The security agency also listed Babakura Manam Abacha, Mohammed Siroma, Ali Gombo, Mohammed Umoru, and Mohammed Bundi as the 6 to 10 respondents respectively. These names I mention now are the names of the suspected Boko Haram members who were arrested in Osun State while trying to form a cell where they will start operating. The DSS in the motion dated December 18, 2024, but filed on December 20, 2024 sought one prayer. The DSS in the affidavit deposed to by Yamuje Banye personnel of the agency attached to the Lagos Service Department of the National Headquarters averred that the suspects were arrested in Ilesha, East Local Government in Osun State. It said they were arrested on December 16, 2024 upon reasonable suspicion of their involvement in terrorism. The security outfit said preliminary investigation revealed that the respondents were members of the Boko Haram ISWAP terrorist group. The affidavit reads, Intelligence at the disposal of the applicant revealed that the respondents were planning to launch a Boko Haram and ISWAP cell in Osun State. That the respondents were arrested while undergoing training on how to manufacture and detonate improvised explosion device IEDs. According to the agency, the suspects were affiliated with the terrorist group formerly led by Abubakar Shekau. They reportedly fled from Zambiza Forest to Osun State due to the military operation being conducted by the Nigerian army against them. It is said the respondents were aiding the applicant to unravel other members of the terrorist group still at large. This is the end of the article now. Let us reason together. First of all, these people were arrested when they were having training, and in their training ground, they were teaching them on how to manufacture bombs. And the question I want to ask you, do you think that these people they arrested is only sell or only they are manufacturing bombs in Yorubaland? Absolutely no. When Sunday Igboho, that was late last year, said that that was the time he went to London to submit the letter he submitted, okay? Now, a lot of people, especially from the Northern Eastern, reacted to what he said then. And there was, a news that came that time that these people vowed that Sunday Igboho will not be able to carry out successfully his determination because they are going to take hold of Yorubaland. And I reported it that time that Yorubaland is under siege. Okay, now, when you look at all these things that is going on, one would ask, what is the purpose of Boko Haram in Yorubaland? Are you still done to everything we used to say on this platform? Ask yourself this question. What is the mission or purpose of Boko Haram in Yorubaland? I am not the one that arrested them, right? DSS arrested them. If they have not been arrested, some people might just come here to tell you that no, this news might not be correct. These people are then languishing in the DSS cell, but court just gave them 60 days in remand. Okay, let's see how the investigation is going to be. We'll be monitoring the event, we'll be following the event, and I will be updating you what will be going on. The next court ruling will be March. So before then, we're expecting the DSS to bring evidence of how they are manufacturing bomb, what they are doing in the bush, how they are doing training, the guns they got, everything to them. So we will be following everything. Let's see whether they will still sweep this under the carpet. We will not allow it to happen. And thinking about this, if Boko Haram has no connection with the Southwest, and eventually these people are now in the Southwest, meaning there is a serious problem, meaning there is a danger ahead, that people must come together, especially the Yoruba people. They must come together to understand that the warning that someone like Nnamdi Kanu has been warning them, that these people will come to your land and they will take over your land, is not a joke. Just imagine, if not Shey Makinde, if it is other governors especially who don't want anybody to disturb them their second term, they could have even keep quiet, and tomorrow, I don't even know whether it's still going to happen or no, tomorrow 11th day of January, that is the date they said they are going to establish the Sharia court. But I heard that Makinde said it can't happen. Your people should suspend this. Let's look into it. Okay, so if they have suspended it, one would also ask, what is the mission of Sharia in Yorubaland? Are your people still dreaming? Are your people still sleeping? Why is it that only Makinde is talking in Yorubaland? Akarodolu was only one talking before. Akarodolu talk, he established Amatokun and all those things, and later he died. So Makinde is the only voice we are hearing now in Yorubaland. Makinde was talking, that was last week, in an event. He said where he lodged that bandits were about 2 kilometers there. That Yorubaland now is full of bandits because there is a war in the north. The CDS, Chief of Defense Staff, said the war is between Hausa and Fulani people, but Makinde is still saying it's because of military operation in the north, that military are intensifying their fight against insurgents. Two of them could be true. It could be the combination of the two factors, okay? So, what are you going to do? What are Yoruba people going to do? I think the Amatokun, what is it called, should step up and comb these people out. These people are dangerous. They don't come and start operation immediately. Before DSS arrest 10 of them who are in the bush doing training, manufacturing bomb, meaning they have seized the Southwest. Yeah, because these people are the people I have studied their operation. If they come into your area, they will first of all do feasibility study. Very intelligent terror group. After the feasibility study, they will now plan how to get support of the people. They will try to make sure they have mosques, they have many things. Then the next thing is that they will start recruiting members, making sure people will believe their ideology. After recruiting members, before they will start striking. So it's a process, operational process I have studied everywhere. Look at the Korawa group. When they came, according to the chief of defense staff, they were friendly. One would imagine how would their CDS say that terrorists were friendly when they came. But what DSS meant is what I'm going to tell you, because I study all this operation of terrorism in Nigeria. Now, what the CDS was saying is that when these people came, they were not attacking anybody. Nakorawa was giving 1 million naira to everybody, each person. Where do they see money? 1 million just for you to join them, just for you to believe in their message. 1 million naira. Go and fact check what I'm saying. Go and Google it. So, if these people share 1 million naira, then after they have collectively hijacked the people, they started striking. So the DSS is surprised, say, oh, these people were not violent when they came. We know their strategy. So for you people to arrest Boko Haram in Yorubaland, forget it. Yorubaland is gone. Today is the 10th day of January. Mark today's days on the wall. I studied how these people operate. For you to see where they are manufacturing bomb, Yorubaland is over. And before next 3 to 4 months, according to the operational studies I took about these people, you will see what will be happening. But God bless Makinde, because Makinde is the only one who is always talking, giving sight, trying to tell people that look at what is going on. I don't know the steps he took to stop all these things, and I'm not sure he has taken any step, but I am sure that he has the courage to speak. That is the most important thing. When you speak, you tell people, if they like, let them hear. It's none of your business anymore. But as a governor, it is his business. But if it is someone like me, if I speak, if you like, you listen, if you like, you believe. When it happens, you will still come back and search for the video and everything I said in the video. So, what I'm trying to say is that the mission of all these people is simple. Boko Haram ISWAP, they want Islamic State, and they want to expand Islamic State all over Nigeria. This is an Islamization agenda. What I'm saying has nothing to do with tribe. Even the outside people in the north don't like it. They don't like what is going on. So it has nothing to do with tribe. It has nothing to do with religious affiliation. What is bad is bad. What is good is good. Nigeria is under siege. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comment section. I'm Okochapi myself, talking reality out of issues. See you on my next video.
Ndị banyị gwadalụ nenu kunu si na-esola anyị unu anụgonu ka o si ada ọsọ gbara idu na-agbazi azụ akwụ na afụ ya ọsọ gbara idu na-agbazi azụ agwa m na ọ ya ebido na ife ga-eme n'obodo a nwere onwe ndị Igbo nwere onwe Biafra ya ebido na ọ ya ebido Hausa na Yoruba Igbo a na-azụ afịa. There was a time ekwuru okwu a ọ bụrụ na ga-echeta Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru okwu a gịnị na-eme kịta elele izigo ofu ya ife me kịta bụ welcome maka ọzọ ka ihe ka ga-abịanụ na Yorubaland ife ga-abịa uri ife Sunday Igboho kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ. It's as true that Nigeria is no more longer working. Let's just separate this thing and go our way. That is it. It's not working. No matter what you do, you are also going to give me Nigeria is not working. No, as in no value cultural system. The culture of Yoruba and Hausa is not the same. The culture of Igbo man and Hausa man can never be the same. So it can never work. The best thing is to separate it, let everybody. There's a raff and there. I couldn't live in amen. Come when you day about Malapuzun Kunuku, Kunugua Funchen, no didn't Kunu, but stomach ya be friend and no. One night woke, what tell I need Wakua, no bossy or chinketa, na Eastern is 24.